So I'm doing this Friday Reads thing. I'm going to try and do this once a week, get into the feel of that. And I've got this new theme song for it, but I haven't actually recorded the theme song. So this is going to be like old-timey theaters, movie theaters, where there would actually be an orchestra in the pit playing the soundtrack. This is going to be like that. So I'm going to play the 15-20 second intro song. And you're going to have to imagine it being an awesome pre-recorded intro. So theater of the mind. Here we go. Friday Reads, Friday Reads, filling up your social media feeds with my Friday Reads, Friday Reads. Gonna read a book for your Friday Reads. So just imagine that being great and me not messing it up. Hello book people, PT here with my Friday Reads. My first Friday Reads. Really, I've never done these Friday Reads on a regular basis, done them occasionally, but I'm going to start doing them regularly, I believe. So I've been a little, negligent in booktubing, I think, lately. I've been working on these novellas I've been putting out one a month for the past 5 months, and now that's done. So I'm excited to get back into the booktube community and things like that, commenting on booktube videos, all that stuff. Let's talk about what I'm going to be reading this week. So I'm going to be reading Alloy of Law, which I've been reading, holy cow, for like since the day it came out. So I don't know what that is, like close to a month probably. And I was in a buddy read with it for it with some really great people, and I just got really busy with my stuff and didn't get to it. So I apologize to my buddy reading friends on that one, but I'm going to read it now. And I've read the first like 100 pages so far, and I like it a lot. It's really good. So I'm excited for finishing that up. Secondly, I've got Baltimore, or The Steadfast Tin Soldier and the Vampire. It's written by Mike Mignola and Christopher Golden. Mike Mignola is the guy behind I almost said Hellraiser, Hellboy, the guy behind Hellboy and BPRD, and just a great creator. And this is an illustrated novel, so we've just got some really cool drawings in there. And I don't know a ton about it. I think it's the story of a vampire during World War I, or a soldier who encounters a vampire during World War I, and maybe some kind of plague thing is involved. I'm not sure. But I'm very interested in that. Part of the reason is I know that there's a great series of comics that kind of spring out of this, take place after this. So I'm excited to read this, and if I like it, dig into those. And that's put out by Dark Horse, and Dark Horse makes some beautiful hardcover editions that I would really like to get my hands on for those if I enjoy this. So excited about that. Final thing that I'm reading, what I'm listening to on audiobook, is The Emperor of All Maladies, which the subtitle is A Biography of Cancer. And really it's just a history of kind of like the way that we've dealt with cancer and the medical techniques we've used to try and fight it, and how we discovered what it was and the confusion around different things. So far I've learned quite a bit about like leukemia and how that how that was kind of discovered and what we first thought that was and things like that. Very fascinating book. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable. My mom passed away from cancer a few years ago, and that was actually part of the reason I wanted to read this, was that ever since then, I've just been a little unsettled by the whole topic of cancer still. So I thought maybe reading this book would kind of, I don't know, desensitize to me, and sometimes learning about things, makes you feel less weird about them. So there you go. There's a little insight into my psyche. That was maybe a little too much information. But anyway, those are the 3 books that I'm working on this week. Love to know what you're reading. Also, I've got, if you're participating in the Dream Read Along, or wondering when the next video for that is coming up, I've got my schedule for that got way thrown off. But I'm hoping to this weekend put up the video for World's End, and then do the kindly ones next week. All right, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Get this up a little bit higher. Can you take me higher? Put a little